Welcome back to the Southampton career here on the second channel. Hopefully you're continuing to enjoy. We're going to press on with our European season to begin with, although we're going to simulate the group stage games. We feel like we're confident enough to get through the group stage by simulating and concentrating on our league and cup football. And we are, speaking of Newcastle, going to be playing them later on in the episode at home in the Carabao Cup. We've decided we might like to go for some silverware here at Southampton this season, but we want to get our league campaign back on track as well. We're still in the early stages, but hoping to, fingers crossed, get ourselves back on track. We've got City at home. Obviously, that's not going to be easy, but we have been known to get a decent result against Manchester City before. Burnley away and Crystal Palace at home. And then, of course, the Poles and the Belgians throughout the course of the episode as well. No planned transfers with regards to real-life players. However, we do have a couple of youth scout reports here that might provide something promising. That said, they might also not provide something promising. We'll wait and see if there's anything in England. If there's not, then we'll jump straight to the game against the Poles, which is exactly what we'll do. Here we are then, away from home against Śląsk Wrocław, or Wrocław. Polish, not my first language. I apologise for the pronunciation and the butchering of it. This is how you pronounce it.
Śląsk Wrocław.
Wrocław. I wasn't too far away.
Śląsk Wrocław.
Wrocław. Śląsk Wrocław, not Wrocław. Śląsk Wrocław. I wasn't far off, to be fair. I try my best. Oh, come on, please. Let's find a way through, gents. I know we're away from home. I know it's in Poland, but we can win it. And we have given ourselves the best chance of doing so by going 1-0 up. Thank you, Broya. Perfectly timed, pal. Ball hasn't gone out of play for the whole of the second half, it feels like. Goal! Now it's gone out of play. And now the changes that I made about 25 in-game minutes ago come through. But we will get the win by 2-0 here away from home in Poland. Well, that's gone according to plan so far. If that can happen for the rest of the episode, we'll be very happy. Manchester City are pretty damn good. Ederson in goal. Riddler, Baku, Tomori, Diaz and Cancelo. De Bruyne, Rodri and Milinkovic-Savic with Grealish, Haaland and Foden. Holy moly! Right, well, like we say, we have been known to get a result against City before. But just because you've done it once doesn't mean you can do it again. To be fair, we have done it 2 or 3 times, and we are stronger now than we ever have been. But still, City are even better than they were at any point in this save either. Rodri, nice turn inside to Milinkovic-Savic. And Foden, and Milinkovic-Savic again. He's going on a bit of a mazy run here, Sergej. Pretty unstoppable. De Bruyne on his left foot, good save by Bazunu. Little back heel. Bazunu again. Oh, he's just too good in the air. Milinkovic-Savic. Too much of a physical powerhouse. 2 defenders couldn't stop him. And the new boy, Bags. Oh, Kev. How many times have we seen it in real life? Kevin De Bruyne to Erling Haaland. Salisu steps in and denies him there. And a goal kick. Nice. Sulemana. Oh, he's absolutely left João Cancelo for dead. Now, can he find Broya with a pass? Yeah, he can. And Broya finds the space. Amanda Broya! Equaliser for Southampton. A brilliant move. A sumptuous goal. We are level at St Mary's. City do not like playing us. We are their bogey team. Oh, it's nicely inside to Erling Haaland. Back to Foden again. He's got the legs. He's just too quick. Luke Shaw has been a revelation at centre-back for us this season. Brilliant signing. Thrilled that we were able to get him in the first place. And for him to have made such an impact defensively as well, we really couldn't have asked for more. Sulemana, I'm going to stand this for Broya. And he just can't quite get there. We are playing well here. And holding City. And absolutely would deserve the point should we get it at the end of the game. And, oh, maybe if that found its way through, we might have been potentially in for more. Alcaraz. Conor Gallagher. No, it's a good block. It'll be 1-1 at half-time. Oh, again, way to pass is superb. But Harling's right foot, nowhere near as good as his left. Erling Haaland and Phil Foden. Where's... Oh, my God, as if you've still got that ball, Philip. Whoa, side netting only. I'd have been furious if that had ended up in the back of the net. How fortunate does young Phil Foden want to be? That was outrageous. So lucky. Oh, and then Ward-Prowse delays with his pass, but I get away with it as well. Seems like luck is going around. Foden is going to get there first. Yes, Salisu just quite comfortably and very composed. Just let him bring it down to then take it off him. Sulemana finds Aribo. Has he got the legs to get away, Joe Aribo? Yes, can he find the pass? Broja! He took 10 years to wind up for that. Deary me. It's like he was analogue, not digital. I need you to be ready and waiting, Broja. You need to be on your toes, not on your heels. That back foot just took an age to swing, and what could have been a brilliant move to give us the lead here at home might end up on the counter-attack, from which... giving them the lead. Oh, Kev! Oh, Kev. I think it's only going to be a yellow, but that is not Kevin De Bruyne's best moment. De Bruyne. Erling. Oh, Gavin Bazunu. What a save. Back when his life started at Southampton, he would never have stopped anything like that. We've been able to keep the ball out the back of the net with 10 minutes to go. Milinkovic-Savic to Grealish short. They'll get a corner again here, City. The pressure is building on our goal at the end of this game. Can we withstand the push? Milinkovic-Savic delivers. Alcaraz clears. For now, we are doing exactly that. I know he likes to get forward, but as a breaking... Well, I see the space. The back post. Oh, Sulemana! I can't believe it. He's blazed it high and wide. Sent me spinning in despair. Foden's in behind. And De Bruyne has found Salisu. I love Salisu. He's just rock solid. Ollie Watkins. Oh, it wouldn't be the first time Nathan Tell had come off the bench to score a goal late on against a big opponent. Oh, of all the people to be with him, it had to be bloody Tomori. Sulemana! He will be the hero! Oh, Camaldine! He wasted the earlier chance. Not this time. Scenes at St Mary's. The fans go berserk. City can't believe it. Ruben Dias, normally my nemesis, just looking to the sky, wondering how the hell has that happened? Because your defenders didn't mark properly, mate. Let's go! We are officially their bogey team. Manchester City 1, Southampton 2. Sulemana's first goal of the season. He has been underperforming so far this year, Camaldine. He was brilliant last season, and as his stats go up, his performance level goes down. But that might just kickstart his season. It might just kickstart our season in the Premier League as well. Let's go! Brilliant result. Up next for us, I think, was another game against Burnley away in just over a week's time after an international break. Burnley starting lineup. Bailey, Peacock, Farrell in goal from Nico Williams at right back. Al-Dakhil, Ekdal and Taylor. Sarah and Josh Cullen in the midfield with Benson Manuel, Scott Twine and Anas Zaroury on the left with Wout Weghorst up top. It's not a strong side for Burnley. They've done well to get themselves back to the Prem in-game and in real life. I feel they'll fare better IRL than they will do in-game, although that does depend if they're able to keep Vincent Kompany as manager, obviously. They were electric in the Championship last year in real life, and certainly worthy champions in that division. Perrault getting himself in a good position here. The cross is decent, but Blas can't keep the header down. Some rotations for me. Teller, Lavia, Bella-Kotchap, Hateboer into the starting lineup for this one. I don't know how many games Teller's played for Burnley this year. Wout Weghorst is going to have to come off. I didn't even see him in a challenge, I don't recall. But the referee calling the physio over, and the big man up top, they might need an extendable stretcher to take him off in a physical battle with Luke Shaw, and it's Shaw that comes out on top. Cullen, touched by Scott Twine, is nice. A little bit lucky that his back heel finds the man, despite the fact that we had someone in the way trying to intercept it. Go back out to Sulemana here. Blas is down the line. Ludovic Blas was electric when he first signed. And has kind of not fallen off a little bit, but certainly hasn't had the same impact this season since his injury that he did last. But he's still one of the better players in the 11 and clearly can still cut a defence apart. It's just that I didn't finish it on that occasion. Nico Williams in here, maybe late in the first half for a goal for Burnley, but it's not to be. Bro stepped in nicely. It's poor from Burnley. I'll look for Armando again. Here comes Sulemana on the overlap. In there is James Ward-Prowse. And here is Ludovic Blas, who blasts the ball off the top of the bar. We don't take a 1-0 lead at Turf Moor. We found it easier to score against Manchester City than we are Burnley. Oh, a bit ambitious of Benson to get it through that gap. Proya holds it up nicely. And Nathan Teller will stretch those legs. Blas is with me. It's a case of can I do anything with it here. Broya and James Ward-Prowse from the edge of the box. Oh, Jimmy. So very nearly. Bailey Peacock-Farrell with an excellent save. Ward-Prowse from the corner that he earned. We can't get to the ball. Luke Shaw tried his best. Taylor has Diallo there. It's Bella Kocha instead. Hatterball. Neither of these players are going to be the ones to shoot from this sort of range. But can we find a precision pass? You're damn sure we can, but we can't find a precision finish. 72.5 minutes played. No goals yet. We've had all of the ball again in this second half. Still can't find a way through. Can't seem to keep my voice in check either. That seems to want to give out on me as well as my goal-scoring capabilities. Come on then, Perrault. Come on then, Armando. Yes, come on then, Saints. In front of the travelling fans. Broya does the business. Perrault will commit. Broya's in space here. And look at Blas on his own. Ludovic Blas. What are they doing, Burnley? Inexplicable at the back. Just as Manchester City were in the last game for our second goal. We've done it again here. Richardson. Oh, no. It's just as well we scored that second. Scott Twine pulls one back for Burnley. I think he's perhaps over-celebrating a little bit. Scoring with 2 minutes to go when they're still behind. But it's really well worked. Absolutely excellent move. And if they'd have done that earlier in the game, maybe they'd have stood a chance of getting something from this Burnley. But it was their own inexplicable, undefendable defensive marking that cost them. And again, nobody's picking up the run of Blas. They just look at him. We could even, maybe, add another. It's just too easy at times. Just too easy. Armando Broya. Southampton 3, Burnley 1. And they will lose by 2. Up next for us was a game in Europe that will sim against Standard Liège before then playing Newcastle in the Carabao Cup. Next up, Standard Liège in the Europa Conference League. Find ourselves in a decent position in the group after 2 games. Simming with a rotated 11 though to give some fringe players some football. Mainly because we've got big games and a number of games in the next week. With Crystal Palace in the Premier League that I'd forgotten about in between this game and the Newcastle Cup one. So the fixture list, even at this early stage of the season, is getting quite congested. Thanks to our European exploits, I suppose is probably the best way to phrase it. And the fact that we've gone further in the Carabao Cup than we did in previous years as well. Certainly adding to the congestion, but we'll deal with it. We've got the squad to be able to do so and the finances to add yet further still in January should we feel the need to. Hopefully, we won't need to. Lovely ball forward and in again and goal! Ibrahim, the young regen on the left-hand side. Not regen, just new gen. On the left-hand side that's getting his first game for the club. Scores inside the first 45 minutes on debut. He's been heavily involved as well, to be fair. So fair play to him. Good lad. He's 75 rated as well. He's genuinely not bad, Ibrahim. 90 pace as well. 75 shooting, 71 passing, 73 dribbling. Trying to get him a loan move for January. I think he might actually genuinely have a loan move for January. He'll certainly be part of the squad next year if he comes back and has grown to like 77, 78 rated. I might even contemplate cancelling that loan deal or recalling him once he's gone, because he might well be needed to play a part in the squad later in this particular season for us. I'd just be worried about stunting his potential growth, because I don't think he's quite potential to be special, but he's not far off. Play the ball through. Ibrahim's in the box again. He's got many an option. Can he find any of them? Went for goal. Can understand that from that position. From the set piece, we won't stand a chance of scoring a goal, but second phase of play. Ibrahim again into Ollie Watkins. No dice. Challenge, though. Joel Reba, not Joel Reba, was that Lavia? Oh, it was Soyuncu who gets the assist as well. Feeds Ollie Watkins, and it's 2-0 Saints. Ooh, shot wide. They could have pulled one back there, Stanley Ace. They had a lot of the ball and just as many chances as us. The other goal, or the other game in our group, I couldn't quite see quickly enough there. We're up to 8th in the league now with our decent form. Back-to-back victories, and if we can make it 3 in a row, we might fire ourselves into those European positions. Of course, we finished 7th last year, so we would like to progress further forward if we can. The board want Europa League. I'd love to sneak into the top 4, but I'm not sure whether we're there yet. Crystal Palace at home in the Premier League. Back with our full strength 11. And hopefully we can get a similar result to that we did in the Cup. Obviously 2 wins in a row in the league. 3 wins in a row now, all competitions considered. Palace don't have a great team, actually. They're a bit weaker than you'd consider them in real life. Obviously no Wilf at this stage. No Elise, no Eze. All moved on elsewhere in this save. So you'd like to think with us getting better and them getting worse, the result should only go one way. And by saying so, probably jinxed myself to a 2-0 defeat. And they nearly scored there. Oh, it's a great finish from Czech to Kure. Crystal Palace lead by a goal to 0 at St Mary's. That was swept home brilliantly. Let's ball inside. Come on. Go on. Yes, Carlos Alcaraz. Big goal from you. Doesn't score many so far this season, but is still continually growing well. Like Sulemana. Not had as much from our wingers so far this season, but we hoped that our season might be kick-started earlier in the episode, and it seems that it may well genuinely have been. Oh, yes, we can as well, and it's beautifully crafted. James Ward-Prowse at the heart of it. Southampton 2, Crystal Palace 1. 1 minute added on. Don't let them score. We haven't. We get the win. Solid second half from us. No shots for them in the second half at all. After no shots in the first half from us, we made ours pay better than they did. And that win will rocket us hopefully further up in the league as well. We have Newcastle next in the Carabao Cup. And we are up to 7th in the league. And only 3 points off 3rd. The season is building nicely, and if we can go through to the next round of the Carabao Cup as well, we'll be in a great position. A familiar face, of course. Joe Linton went from Newcastle to Bournemouth to Southampton and back to Newcastle again. Their starting lineup is strong. They've been spending the money very wisely indeed, has Eddie Howe. And Newcastle have themselves one hell of a team. You will have already glanced at Danny Carvajal's face there. Obviously, you can see Kefren Turam as well. Anthony Gordon actually getting the start here for them. Alan Saint-Maximin no longer at the club. They have sold some players to bring in some more. That's Jose Maria Jimenez, of course. You'll recognise him too. Kuhn Castells, an 85 rated goalkeeper. Newcastle have a team and a half. But ours is good too. In fantastic form. And if we get through this one, I think then we're in the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup. So we might as well go for it whilst our league form is unaffected by it. Gavi in there as well. Sven Botman and Alexander Barr. Alexander Isak. The only real not odd ones, but not top class ones are Almiron and Gordon. But they can certainly both have an impact. Newcastle are really strong. Let's show them that we're strong too, though. Gordon. Isak. Joelinton. Isak. Heavy touch. Oh, it's still going to squeeze in. I thought Luke Shaw had done enough to get there to stop him from shooting. But no, he hasn't. Alexander Isak, the Swede. Gives Newcastle the advantage. I thought I was there when he stuck a toe out. When he stuck a leg out there, he's actually hopped over it. It's a brilliant, accurate finish. Bugger. We're behind in the cup. The whole idea of playing this was to ensure we went through. It's nicely done. Oh, Isak's done brilliantly. Alexander Isak! Leading the line for Newcastle. Very well indeed. Corner for Newcastle. Miguel Almiron to Anthony Gordon. Early to the middle. Not necessarily away. Alexander Isak finds himself... Oh, what a ball! The vision from Alexander Isak to find Joel Linton, who, well, certainly isn't shy about celebrating against his former team, is he? 2-0 Newcastle inside 20 minutes, but that is all about the assist. First the effort, then the tackle, but that reverse pass is genius. Fair enough. 2-0 to the Magpies. It's Carvajal. Oh, it's just round the corner nicely, and Almiron's in, and Newcastle looks to be at their devastating best today. Gavi hitting the woodwork, and it took a nick off a defender or a fingertip from the keeper. I didn't see which. But still, Newcastle press to kill us off. They taste blood. They've already scored twice, and they want that third to almost certainly make sure. And they have it. Miguel Almiron with the acrobatics. And it's 3-0 Newcastle. Gallagher, play the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, screw you, Kuhn Castells. That'd have been a wonderful goal. What a team move. Ward-Prowse with the delivery. Salisu's up. Tried his best to get there, but couldn't. And Newcastle are disgracefully good going forward. And in a minute, just as good defensively too. Although that said, they might have just cost themselves something here. No! Oh, if I get one back before half-time, we're so much stronger in the second half. Southampton are down if they don't win. Hickey forward. And here's Broja. And there's Conor Gallagher. We've had 3 chances in this second half where we should have scored. We could so easily have been level. We really genuinely could. I can't quite believe we haven't got at least one of them. We could still score before half-time. Sulemana looking for Blas. Blas looking for Conor Gallagher. Oh my lord, it is not meant to be today, is it? I think we might go out of the Carabao Cup. Bloody hell. Bro, if we play as well in this, for the entirety of the second half as well as we did for the last 15 minutes of the first half, then we still could get ourselves back in this game. But I just can't score. It's at least 4, if not maybe 5, properly good opportunities to put the ball in the back of the net. And it does not want to do so for me. Alcaraz in a good position now. He's got men with him though. Looking to bend it, and he can't find the target. I'm all over him. It just won't go in. Sulemana. Wasn't meant for you, bro. It was meant for Blas. We will find Ludovic here. Oh. Potman does really well to stand me up. You're onside here, Armando. Please. Oh! We did it! We got 1! Now we just need 2 more. That's been coming! Now come on! Go and get the ball. Stop celebrating. Still got 2 more to score at least. It took forever to just settle myself. I wanted to make sure. There goes Carlos Alcaraz. And Bruce through the middle. Armando. It continues. 3-2. Come on. Into Blas. Sulemana's there again. Broja's there. And here's Conor Gallagher. How has he kept that out of the back of the net? Somehow gets past his man. Conor Gallagher's here down the line. And Broja is there in the middle. I just need to get it to him. And then beat the man. Armando Broja. This could go down in Southampton folklore. If Kuhn Casteels would just concede a third goal, please. Oh, what an interception. That's the game. I don't know how we haven't scored more than 2 goals. Kuhn Casteels has had the game of his life. And some of our finishes in the first half were so frustratingly bad. We are out of the Carabao Cup. Thanks to not switching on in the game until the half-hour mark. By which point, we were 3-0 down. That game could very well have gone down in Southampton history for the way that we turned it around. 12 shots to their 11. A classic cup tie that sadly sees us crash out of the Carabao Cup. We will not have the opportunity to go any further in that competition. Maybe we put some emphasis on the FA Cup when that comes around. Depends what our scenario is in Europe and in the league. Some scout reports at the end to end. And it doesn't look like there's going to be anything in them, though, unfortunately. You never know. There might be a worldie hiding somewhere. It has been very rare of late to get that £3.3 million youngster. But haven't been able to replicate that since. So, in the league, we are in a good position. Find ourselves 7th, which is where we finished last year. Just a point off Spurs in 5th. We have Manchester United, who are in the top 4 on 17 points next. So beat them, and we're definitely up to 6th at least. Maybe even potentially higher. Wolves flying as well in 2nd so far this year. I cannot believe that I lost that game against Newcastle. That was insane. Man United, Stoneleys, Chelsea, Villa and Basel in tomorrow's episode before a phenomenally busy month of December. That will do for today, boys. Thank you very much for watching. Drop the video a like if you've enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any more of this save or the F1 save, an episode of which I'm going to go and record now. I'll see you later.